but it's more really about like the unison, man, the camaraderie, bro, like the teamwork. You know what I'm saying?
Put a smile on your face.
Exactly, man. It's just like, damn, we all looking fresh, man. We all got our uniforms fucking pristine, sharp. You know what I'm saying, man? We all got our boots shine, bro. Man, we all in unison, bro. That shit was dope, man.
Mm-hmm. So is that like a type of brotherhood that you would say will last forever, or is that just y'all being in the same company for a minute?
Oh, definitely, bro. That brotherhood definitely is like long lasting, man.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? For me, bro, like the dudes I'm in the military, man, some like my closest bros, man, cause it's just like in the military, you're kind of forced to work with people you don't really like, people you don't enjoy. You know what I'm saying? We don't like really be doing that backstabbing, manipulating bullshit, bro. It's just like, okay, we all here, let's get the job done. I don't give a fuck if I don't like you or not, bro. Let's get this shit done so we can all go back home, see our friends and family and loved ones.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So
and,
what?
That definitely just...
Hey, are we live right now?
It creates bonds, man. It creates bonds, bro.
We're recording, but we good.
Okay. I want you to hit it with the intro.
I've literally met some of the wildest people, bro. I've literally met fucking rednecks from goddamn Alabama, like literally saying they hate white people, bro. You know what I'm saying? One of the coolest dudes I've ever met, man. This motherfucker put me on that Copenhagen dip too, bro. I was definitely on that shit.
Word, you was on the Copenhagen dip?
I was, bro. That's why I asked you at the Shell's gas station. Like, you're fucking with that shit, man.
No, bro.
Bro, that was one of the worst habits I picked up in the military, man. Thank God I got off of that. Like, I've had conversations with Mikey, man. You know, I've had the whole experience with the Newports, man. I started back on my deployment, 2016. You know, all my bros were smoking cigarettes, man. I was like always the one. I'm like, nah, I'm cool, man.
Y'all Navy boys was crazy, man. Every time the Navy folks we went out, bro, we got in some trouble.
Yeah, bro.
Every time. I don't know what it is about y'all Navy people, bro. Navy shooters, we like partying to the death.
Hey, we do, bro, because it's just like, fuck, man, we got some, you know, stressful-ass jobs and stressful-ass environments, man. It's like the time we off from work, bro, we got to turn the fuck up, man.
Yeah, y'all get a chance to go back home.
Yeah, bro, like, I kind of miss that shit, but there's, you know, it's really the politics that I like about it, man, you know.
Talk about it. What kind of politics you talking about?
Bro, so many, man. You know, like what Mikey was talking about, man, how he had you said a cousin member, right? That had the surgery, man. It's like a lipo surgery, you know, to remove fat from your stomach and, you know, implant it into your buttocks, right? I had a shipmate, a sailor that I worked with, you know, she definitely did that, and she was, I guess she had her feelings hurt, man, and, you know, I guess people had, like, picked on her shape and whatnot, you know. She was definitely referred to as, like, SpongeBob. Wow. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to say no names, but, you know, she definitely took that shit to heart, man. And,
they called her SpongeBob.
They did, bro.
SquarePants.
Yeah, man, because she definitely had, like, a fucking rectangle-ass fucking shaped body, bro. But, you know, she definitely got the surgery, man, and she definitely got more attention, you know what I'm saying? But she definitely didn't feel happier about it, though. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, so now you got this artificially improved body. You got the attention. Now what?
Did it change her? Did it change her personality in a way?
It actually ruined it. If you were to ask me,
made it worse.
Yeah. And you know, the fact that the military would pay for something like that, man. I think that's
more of a thought.
Yes, bro.
Yeah, that's probably what it was.
They love self-aggrandizement.
And then you know what? With my experience, man, like I don't know if you had this similar experience, Jason, but you know. I worked in the propulsion plant, bro. It's fucking loud as fuck down there. It's hot as fuck down there. Nobody wants to go down there. Like, literally, you have to open up an elliptical door. You know what I'm saying?
Elliptical? What?
Yeah, man.
What is that?
It's like, it's pressurized, man. It's a pressurized compartment.
Oh, wow.
So, you know, you got to have, like, utility and all that. But anyways, you know, every time, you know, 7 o'clock muster, right? Let's say we got to bring, like, you know, some Emerald down to the propulsion plant. That's like 7 decks down, right? Okay. What do you think the female sailors do, man? They go down to their berthing and chill out, listen to music, or clean the berthing.
So let me just ask you this, bro. I don't know about, like, you know, Navy ships and what y'all do on that motherfucker, but y'all be fucking down there? Y'all be fucking bitches on the boat?
Why wouldn't you?
Hey, shit definitely goes down. I'm going to put it like that.
Why wouldn't you, though? You're on the boat.
I'm just curious.
Shit goes down. And, you know, everyone is held accountable, though, bro. Everyone is held accountable. And that's on the enlisted side and the officer side.
What about fraternization? You know
that comes with all that, man. I mean,
enlisted.
I'm sure it's the same on an Air Force.
Actually, Air Force Base is a little bit more conservative. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga, you gotta be damn near a new.
You gotta be a
newborn baby to get in the Air Force, bro. Like, no cap, nigga.
Oh, my
Like,
fault.
Shit, bro, you go on a Navy base, bro. You go to the package store, and then you get a bottle of Henny tax free for like $19.99, bro. Come on, that shit is.
Oh, I know about that.
That shit is all programming, bro. Like, I definitely had, my alcohol fucking history back then, man. I used to, bro, I drank a lot, man. Like, me and my boys, bro, like, we get fucked up until like 5 o'clock in the morning. Have to work at 07. I'm feeling like shit, man. I'm puking into fucking shit, dog.
Yeah, bro, that sounds like my high school days.
Definitely, man.
Not even gonna lie to you. I was active as much as I could be, and I was lucky enough to already have a whip. My mom plugged me with my first ever car. Literally, bro. I had a 1999 Toyota Corolla. It was white done.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
It was stumbly, my nigga.
Was
but
it
got me
automatic
back
or
and
manual?
forth. It was automatic.
Ooh, nice.
Oh yeah, plug. But lucky enough to have that positioning. So I was able to go from district to district and kind of collect it up, So to the point where like I knew so many people from different parties I had went to, it was ridiculous. So I had to kind of chill, but once I got that freedom, it's like, yeah, but it's a nice feeling.
Absolutely, bro.
Word.
Bro, my first car was a 94 Buick Roadmaster, my nigga.
Damn. You a saucy one.
Bro, the thing
saucy.
is, I didn't have no license, no insurance when I got the thing. I ended up getting it from this guy. His brother had just passed away. He was an older fella. Got it for $1,500. It was in 2007, and it was a 94 Roadmaster that had 70,000 miles. You know what I mean? Bruh.
It ran good, though.
Nigga, I'm trying to tell you, that was the boat. That was the original boat that I had before I got the DeVille. You know what I'm saying? That was the OG boat. But
did you have the wood grain, bro?
Absolutely. It's all original everything. I didn't change
I'm
nothing.
about to pull this up for
I had not the hatchback. Hell no. I'm a sedan.
They made it in the hatchback, bro.
They have that goddamn Roadmaster in the hatchback. Man, I didn't fuck with it.
What was your favorite part about the Buick?
Oh, that's a
The
you know that
Buick?
is?
Yeah.
That's a motherfucking
stuff
Chevrolet
right here.
Caprice.
The Roadmaster. Tell me, what was your favorite part?
The float, man, listen, it's down south is a different feeling when you riding slab.
Hey, Mikey, did it look something
Yes,
like
sir.
this?
Mine was baby blue with red stripes.
Was it that Carolina powder blue?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
It was like
Okay, I'm rocking with you now.
with the dark navy blue leather seats.
Oh God. How did you even pull that off?
Bro, I didn't. The most I did, bro.
Amen to that one.
Because thing is, like I told you, bro, I got it for $1,500 from a dude's brother who passed away. You dig what I'm saying?
Older gentleman,
He was
too,
very.
So
He was
took good care of him.
man. He didn't go anywhere but Walmart.
Wow.
He said he didn't do anything but go to Walmart and come back home. I'm just trying to get rid of it. I don't know what to do with it. Because how it happened, I was walking by his house, and I was working at Sam's at the time as a cart associate. You know what I'm saying? I'm saving my bread, because I'm like, man, I can't be out here with no car because I'm tired of this shit. Not that it was a big problem. I lived on campus. I got mad, people that I associate with. Wouldn't call them friends at this time. When you get older, you're able to make that disparity.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was walking, smoking, and I said, man, that's a nice car. And he was like, man, if you know anybody that want to buy it, let me know.
That's rare.
Because it was just like in passing, and like he was just laughing it off, and I was like, how much? On some like, this nigga finna say like 7 bands because it was beautiful. He said $1,500. I said, I have that right now. I will go to the ATM. Let me go to the bank. I called my cousin. Yo, run me the chase real quick. Nigga, I'm finna get a whip.
Yeah, so that was a once in a lifetime opportunity. I would have been disappointed if you didn't.
Bruh.
Honestly.
My nigga, that was a game changer right there.
Us, bro?
Unfortunately, I don't. Because 07 that was before the camera phone phase. Like, it was camera phones, but niggas really wasn't, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It wasn't that, unless you got a picture, like, by a photographer at a club, you wasn't trying to post nothing off from your phone with that grainy ass shit. That's when them what they call them, the Palm Pilots came out type shit. Them Sprint Pilots, nigga.
Yeah, and then around 08 was when they introduced the Razors, right?
I think the Razors was before that. The Razors was like 05.
Yeah, 05. 04, 05, something like that.
Because I was a junior in high school when the Razors came out, so that was 05.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Speaking of that, man, what do y'all think about those new, like, flipping touchscreen Samsung phones?
What is that?
I haven't seen
I don't
them.
know the name of it. I'm thinking it's like still continuing from like the Samsung. What are they? Galaxies, I guess.
So are they just a different type of Galaxy?
I would think so. Definitely like the same like software and all that shit, but literally it folds like a Razor flip phone.
Oh, never heard of it, but sounds interesting.
Yeah,
I would definitely think of it like,
I don't know, man. It's definitely
an
very
experiment.
feminized, man. Because it kind of like looks like, you know, like you're opening up like a little makeup pouch or some shit, man.
That's the
You know what I'm
wave
saying?
now,
That's definitely
bro.
how they advertise it as
That's
well,
the
man.
way. Speaking of advertisements, have y'all seen these Eharmony advertisements on TV, bro?
Yo, bro.
it's not.
Did
just,
you see the one
not
with
just
the guy with the beard, dog?
Bro, I seen that bitch ass one. I seen the one with the two females, dog.
Oh, man.
I was just like, bro, and they played them back to back, like, dog. I'm like,
Bro, this shit is poisonous to my mind, dog. Like,
I got you, bro.
They know they're doing that.
Some, yeah.
of course, bro.
Someday we'll already be able to preach the word, and if they hear it, they hear it.
But you gotta think though, man. What would you do if you had a company like that? You'd be on there too, because you know it's a market for that right now.
Yeah, and they're all monetizing off that shit, bro, for sure.
I feel that, but since everything, we got our own. Get y'all own goddamn station. You know what I'm saying? And put that on there because it's kids that's watching this shit at dinner time.
Whoa.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all play this shit at dinner time, my nigga.
Whoa.
Y'all don't play it while motherfucking kids at school with the adult population is the majority watching. Y'all put it when everybody's watching. Mm-hmm. What's the purpose in that? I know.
Pre-10 o'clock.
Pre-10.
Yeah, that's not right.
Like, nigga, you can't even wait till bedtime?
For real.
And bro, and just like that motherfucking commercial where they're promoting that, just take this pill and it'll block the HIV effect. Nah, nigga, what? Bro.
That shit don't work like that.
Come on, bro. Listen, and you see who they marketing to.
Oh, yeah. The
You know
people
what
that's going to actually believe it.
Oh, and that's
You know
only one type of people. You know what I'm saying? They doing each other in the butt.
Yo, I had a video to show y'all. It's more like commentary from Kevin Hart himself. Over the weekend, I had watched his stand-up comedy he came out with. It's called Zero Fucks Given or something. And he, for the most part, entertained. And I was, there was a lot of humor, so I enjoyed it. But he did say something very intriguing, which I wanted to brush upon y'all, just to see where your head's at with this. Because I won't tell you how I feel about it just yet, but just listen to it and follow it for what it is,
I don't really give a fuck. Like my wife want to go out, I don't. You go, honey. I don't give a fuck. I'm serious. I don't give a fuck what you do. That's not in a malicious or angry way. I'm serious. I don't give a fuck. Go. Have a good time. Go. Ladies, you don't know how to not give a fuck. That's your problem. If you guys can match a man's not give a fuck energy, oh my God, the world will be a better place. It'll be a better place, but you don't know how to not give a fuck. You're always searching for a fuck because you don't process it. You can't figure it out. I'm gonna tell you the problem, ladies, and I want you to listen closely. Here's what makes a woman really mad. You guys get upset if a man does not give you the reaction that you feel that you would give him. I'm gonna say it again. Ladies, you get upset if a man does not give you the reaction that you feel that you would give him. Hence why you're always searching for a give a fuck. Because on the other side, you're like, I would give a fuck. So you should give a fuck. That's why you search for give a fucks. My wife constantly search for them. She wants to go out, go out. She can't just leave. All right, babe, I'm going out. Cool. Me and the girls, got it. We probably getting fucked up tonight. Do you? I don't know what time we coming back. I'll be asleep either way. It's fine.
And I think I'll end it at that. There's about 30 more seconds left, but that's not really, detrimental to it. So I just wanted to hear what you guys had to, say about that.
Shit, man.
Well, that's a modern day, you know what I'm saying? That's a misconstrued societal expectation. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, what he's saying is correct in a sense. I'm not gonna say he's incorrect because I'm not a part of that lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? That contractual, that earthly contractual joint. You know what I mean? So first of all, if your woman say she going out, I need to understand where you're going, because if you my woman, I need to know where you at. Not like, oh my God, where you going every time, but for your safety, I need to know at least the general area you're gonna be in, who you're gonna be with. You know what I'm saying? And like, as your man, that's my job to make sure that my family is well protected and taken care of. You dig what I'm saying? If I don't see, you know what I'm saying? Hey, yo, it's not the move. I wouldn't go out tonight. Let's chill here. Then, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Yo, I'm your best friend, right? And you mine. Mm-hmm. Allegedly.
I got a more general approach to it. It's like being a father, you know what I'm saying? I got daughters. And my mom had, 3 sisters, so no brothers. Got a dominant, family on my mama's side and shit. Just women in general just feel the need to worry, period. You get what I'm saying? They built that way. It ain't a whole lot we can do about it.
Yeah.
But be a man, just say fuck it.
Right, because it's like our jobs isn't really to understand women, because when we try to understand the woman, we kind of like fall off of our purpose. We kind of fall off of our logical, rational thinking.
I'll disagree with you.
That's fine. Go ahead.
You know what I'm saying? Respectfully.
That's cool. Go ahead. Speak your mind.
To understand the woman is your job. Because
I disagree, but I'll hear you.
But allow me. You've already stated that.
Yeah.
But how are you to do what you're put here to do if you don't understand the woman? How is the head uninformed?
What I mean by understanding the woman, as far as like her thinking, her emotions.
That's a part of it. Not to know every single detail. No. As far as what you need to know is that they are emotional. They're not going to think logically. There are exceptions. There are women who think logically, but females in general use pure emotion for everything. So to not understand the nature of a woman or a female, you would not be doing your job as a man to be more aware of yourself. You dig what I'm saying? Because you can be all on your purpose. Mm-hmm. A female comes, you don't know what to do. In the sense of, okay, maybe y'all spark something. If you don't understand how the female mind works from the jump, before you get into that situation with the female, you're going to be ill prepared no matter how much on your purpose you are, because everything that you built because of your lack of understanding has now crumbled, because that lack of understanding has caused you to divert your authority and logic to her emotion. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, if you don't know, all right, bet. I don't know how much I can lift, but I'm gonna just go ahead and try to lift 250, just like my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Nah, bro, you gotta understand some things before you go in this gym. Mm-hmm. It's a code of ethics with everything,
man. And I hear you, brother.
You know what I mean?
I do think you'd be ill-equipped if you didn't pay attention and try to decipher what would happen next if you're dealing with a woman, or if you're dealing with a subjective person who is in your length, meaning like you trying to do something with them. regards whatever means, whatever the title is, you kind of already have to understand who they are. And I'm not saying like don't know every fact about them ins and out. You gotta know their quirks.
Like if
And,
she's a concubine or a wife.
Exactly.
What do I classify this chick as?
Exactly. And you know, when you take that, then that's when you can predict how they're gonna move.
Because you gonna move.
Exactly. Because it started with you from the beginning. And that's why you gotta lay down the foundation now. As soon as you start messing with her or messing with whoever, because women definitely are shown to just be very reactive, very dynamic, very expressive, you know, without a second thought for much. And we perceive things differently than they do. But, you know, logically, we're more analytical than them. And that leads to a lot of our success. So we don't rely off of emotion. That's why we, per se, or going back to what Kevin Hart said, we lack or sometimes give a fucks. Like,
because it don't matter.
It doesn't, because at the end of the day, you can fix it. And when you know you're stable, exactly. So you don't have to worry. That's why giving a fuck is only mandatory when you want it to. That's why we think through our day. But it's like I can see it. They react so explosively to things. Just like why now? Why immediately? Why all of a sudden? And it's like I gotta know my woman, because if I don't know my woman, she's acting this type of way. Hold on. We already know how it's supposed to be.
Well, you know, the thing is that you can train them not to be that way. Exactly. It requires time.
It starts with you.
It does. You gotta be the leader yourself. You know what I'm saying? Know who you are, so that way you know how to guide them. And then once that happens, then you may have a harmonious relationship. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, honestly, Kevin Hart could do a better job at understanding his lady. That's neither here nor there. You know what I'm saying? It's just that observation kind of plays a role in seeing, you know, where this is going. And knowing that, you know, women just have a nature about themselves. And, you know, at the end of the day, you know, if you got to tell your women, you know, basic shit, that shit gets annoying.
But the thing is,
you got to try and teach them, though, brother.
But
that's not our job to teach.
Yes, it is.
Yes.
Wait, it's your job
because
to
you can teach.
Wait. It's your job to teach your woman.
Yeah.
Not random women.
Yeah.
That's the difference. See, a lot of cats get that confused. You dig what I'm saying? You don't waste time. You know what I'm saying?
You teach with the people you want to see
grow.
Me?
If they want to grow. So to speak on that, if let's say for instance, like Kevin Hart's stand-up situation. Let's use that. If my shorty go out, and a lot of cats would be like, I wouldn't have that, and I would never shorty go. If shorty got and she do something against me, against my nature, against my wishes, there's no second nothing. Just make sure where you end up at is where you stay in at. You dig what I'm saying?
Word.
So at that point, when you're thinking logically and you understand that you love your woman, don't fall in love with her, you understand that possibility could happen. So you save a piece of your sanity for that situation. Not wishing it happened, but understanding that, hey, if it happens, shorty, you can go ahead and move around. It's not a problem. Because if you can't adhere to my teachings and you don't want to learn, I'm not wasting my time with you. Because there's a thing, a lot of females, and I'm going to say this again, females, not women. It's a difference. Just like it's a difference between men and males. Just because you have a penis don't make you a damn man. You understand? And just because you have a vagina and breast doesn't make you a woman. It's the Most High named this that for a reason. He didn't say, okay, this is just... He named animals like that, female and male. He classified them in that nature with the genders as far as parts go. But we are man and woman. You dig what I'm saying? So, if you're not going... If you constantly just want to go back and forth, and you don't... I already know you don't want to learn anything. Because the first thing, if you don't see me as a leader, why are you even fucking with me?
Yeah.
I'm not here to get your little fantasies off. You know what I'm saying? I'm not here to satisfy. You know what I'm saying? If that's what you want, shorty, we can just bang this out. And you can be one of my little spang-offs. No problem. Don't expect the type of respect that I would show my woman or one of my wives. You dig what I'm saying?
So you think that comes down to conditional relationships? You know, people getting together based on what they want for that moment, and then of course they get older, more mature, and they grow out of that particular need.
No, not even that. Because you can't. Bro, there's no such thing as a hoe phase. You're just a hoe. You dig what I'm saying?
Right.
Something will trigger that hoe to come out. It don't matter how long that hoe been put away. That hoe gonna come out. Let the right situation, let the conditions be right. You dig what I'm saying?
What I'm saying is that there's a reason for this. There's a reason why everybody keeps getting involved in these shitty relationships and having to go through these ups
Because
and
everyone
downs.
fears being alone, bro.
Right.
They don't have the fear of the
Being
Most High.
solitary.
They don't understand the scriptures, and that's where I go with it. You know what I'm saying? Because if you think you're alone and you think there's nobody for you, that means there's nobody for you because you don't understand what's for you.
Your mindset not even right.
You know what I'm saying? Your spirit not right. Mm-hmm. You dig what I'm saying? When you adhere to these bullshit customs and these bullshit doctrines and this propaganda, your mind is going to be twisted. Well, just look what they doing now. I can honestly say, fighting this shit, not that it's difficult, the rate at which they fire off they bullshit is nerve-wracking, cuz. The shit has driven, you know what I mean, me to a point of like, goddamn, I'm not even fucking watching TV no more, son. I'm watching classic cartoons only.
Yeah.
I'm Bugs Bunny from the 30s. You dig what I'm saying? I'm not trying to see none of that, man. Because all it is fear mongering, propaganda, and groupthink.
Yeah. I have mine.
Right. I'm not about that life, yo. You know what I'm saying? And the motherfuckers who claim you need to be more tolerable, but you don't want to tolerate anyone else's opinions. That sounds very logical to me.
That's very hypocritical.
Yeah, absolutely. But that's what they are. But they don't want to acknowledge that because that would make them even more of a hypocrite.
I feel like females nowadays are taking on a more narcissistic personality trait.
Bro, have they? They're just being their true selves, bro.
Okay. Being was always been.
And it's just like, if they're not held accountable, man, it's going to...
When you do hold them accountable, it's almost like they almost flip the script and become the victim.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
That's also an issue.
And here's my thing, bro. Like, if I'm in a relationship, which I am, you know what I'm saying, I'm definitely going to hold my female accountable. Most definitely.
Supposed to.
But, actually, fuck that shit. I hold every female accountable. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I tell you, like, these experiences I have in the leasing office, you know, it's predominantly, you know, attractive women, right? Okay, I understand it from a business perspective. Okay, yes, you're going to have better business like that. You're going to attract more tenants and yada, yada. Okay, cool. So, you know, I've definitely had issues, man, where, like, you know, like I said, my bike, right? Fucking, my handlebars got fucking stolen. In a freaking secure storage room, right? Now, I go into the office upset. I mean, as I should be, right? I'm paying y'all like $10 a month to have my bike locked up, okay? So I go in there and I talk to them, you know, as, you know, their profession, their leasing agents. I'm talking to them, okay, what is the issue here, right? I'm paying X amount for this service that you guys are supposed to be providing me. Why is my property being vandalized? You know what I'm saying? At that point, I didn't give a fuck if she was a female or guy. I was talking to her, you know, accordingly. You know what I'm saying? And it's the fact that she wasn't really expecting that, you know, the fact that she wasn't really expecting that kind of approach from a guy. And I'm just like, yo, man, if y'all not doing your job, man, female or male, you got to be held accountable, man. So I definitely took it up there with them, you know?
Yeah. And what was the outcome of that? You know what I'm saying? Like, was there any kind of...
it was a great outcome, man. You know, I got my bike resolved and all that. But the fact that in Seattle specifically, man, like when you talk to a lady or a female, not even lady, but just a female out here, man, like they almost want you to like speak to them as if they're held on a pedestal.
But
man.
this,
like,
and just to interject, you know, because to a point that you was making, but to a point I was making earlier, you don't hold every woman accountable. That's how you using too much energy that can be used
for time.
Absolutely, because
but
that's
for
not.
A business
but wait a
transaction,
minute. No, absolutely not.
Absolutely yes.
You have see that goes back to understanding the woman. If you understand the woman, you don't have such high expectations of a logical or a reasonable outcome. Let me
we gotta
finish.
face reality right now. If they
Let
want
me
equal
finish.
opportunities, okay.
Let me
If
finish.
it's a business transaction, I'm gonna hold you accountable.
No, but
Pat,
see,
you're not
let him
hearing, you're not
finish,
understanding, bro.
let him finish.
You missed the whole point of understanding the woman. Let me ask you this: if a child had that job, let's be hypothetical.
Mm-hmm.
If a 7-year-old was doing that job,
You can't legally work at that age.
I'm
so I
saying
wouldn't have that
hypothetical, my nigga. Stay with me.
issue. I'm with you.
No, you're not. Listen to me because you want to rebuttal because that's why you've been talking while I've been explaining. So listen to me, bro. Hypothetically, if a 7-year-old is working that job, let's say he's the most astute, or he or she is the most astute 7-year-old. He's a smart guy. He's the smart guy from the show. And he did the same thing she did.
Mm-hmm.
Would you hold him or her, that child, to the same merit as you would an adult?
Yes, because they have an adult job. If you're going to have that type of job, that's why you have to be legal of age. Okay, so if he's smart enough to handle that job, then absolutely, yes. He should be able to handle customers then. That's part of the job. That's part of, you know what I'm
Let's
saying?
go back to
Watch this.
Let's go back to discernment. though.
Wait. Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely, bro. So, what I'm trying to... I'm not going to try to convince you to not put your energy into random women that have nothing to do with you. Because if you understood that you are the head, do you understand that that's that emotional aspect of the female, that illogical part, not saying they all, it's not saying that, hey, I can't speak to you with the same authority as far as like, yo, we're doing business and this is what it is. I think the word that you're looking for is you're going to treat them equally.
Yeah.
I got an example for you.
Not hold them accountable. To hold them accountable for sure. Yes. But we know where that's happened.
Mike,
What's
let
going
me-
to happen with that?
let me
Because
add
of Me
something
Too,
Let me add something.
Black Lives Matter, and this whole movement. So we're talking about reality. That's the reality, and that's the reality of understanding the woman and why you shouldn't hold every woman to the same merit that you hold your women, because they're not the same. Just like when they try to get off that shit like, oh, your mama black, bitch, you are not my mother. You don't hold the merit my mother has. You dig what I'm saying? You have no, who are you? Especially random women. You dig what I'm saying? So it would be disrespectful to your woman to say, this random bitch, I hold to the same esteem as you. Because when you expect them to operate on the same level as you, but they're not with you to learn from you, that's saying that every woman is just as good as yours. You see what I'm saying?
I got an example for you to add on to it. Okay.
So not saying that you were wrong with that.
No, I definitely
Mike,
hear you,
let
but
me
I
say
did not
something, bro.
say I hold, women accountable just as much as my girlfriend.
I know.
I
I
definitely
like
did not
playing
say that.
Trumbo, bro.
I know, but let Jason get
Word.
in real quick and then
You know what I'm saying?
I'll address that.
I really want to really help you understand something simply. That's my whole point. See, when you go shopping for some clothes, some jeans, tops, whatever you're wearing, shoes, you are practicing discernment at that moment when you decide what is going to be fly on your body. Because you're going to look at the shit you don't want and just automatically just not give it a second thought. Everything is like that. But for some reason, we feel the need to like weigh people out and give them a fucking chance when they don't fucking deserve it. Treat them like them clothes you don't want. Treat her like the bitch you don't want who got the flat ass.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Right.
When we deal with a situation at a store, bro, I won't go back to your establishment. I have to choose how much energy I want to devote into this shit, because at the end of the day, it's a waste of my time. And if the enemy can get me to waste 5 minutes, 2 seconds, I'm missing on a blessing, or I might get a life-threatening situation or anything like that, because it's always engineered to slow you the fuck down from becoming who you're supposed to be and knowing who's around you. So that discernment is the most important ingredient to stepping over this trash is on the street. When you see trash in your shoe, do you touch it? No.
Great analogy. Because I understand you didn't say that about your woman.
Right.
And I know you didn't say that. That was an example of why you shouldn't hold any random female with that expectation of you. Like with your expectation of what doing business is. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because if you understood, your woman understand how you do business. Why? Because she's your woman. You feel me? So if this chick who supposed to be professional in manner and understand how things work, yes, I'm going to be equally as aggressive as if you were a man. But I'm not going to expect you to be able to handle this in a logical way because you are not my woman. My woman knows how to do this. My woman understands me. You dig what I'm saying? Random women not going to understand you. They're not going to understand because, let's be honest, these random women got simps as niggas. So they don't understand what it is to talk to a man. And that's why I wanted to get that to you. Man, don't worry about that shit. Yeah, do that shit, but don't worry about what they say.
Right.
Because what they asked for is what they got. Quote unquote equality. So don't feel no kind of way or allow it to even bother you just a little bit. You know what I'm saying? When they say, oh, you're like, fuck your opinions about me being toxic. Because I have a beautiful woman who loves my toxicity. My masculineness. All this shit. This man right here. You dig what I'm saying? Right. So fuck all that bitch shit, that pussyfooting shit, man. Let them go home to the pussyfoot nigga and let them slap that motherfucker around. You know what I'm saying?
Be yourself unapologetically, man.
Oh, absolutely.
Always.
Every time.
Oh, my nigga's always unapologetic. I won't take that away from him. But one thing I will say, don't allow it to I don't say it affects you like that, but to fuck with you in the sense of like, bitch.
Right. No, I definitely
like
appreciate that because it's definitely energy draining. You know what I'm saying? And like I have to reflect on like, damn, you know what? I would have to say the discernment definitely failed me. You know what I'm saying? Because I allowed myself to even get to that side of me. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like, you know, I handle, you know, like I said, being unapologetic, man. I handled it how I felt like it was, you know.
That's the best part.
It was necessary.
When you can see what you did and kind of have that hindsight, that's the best thing for you. Seriously. Because that allows you not to make the same mistake twice.
Oh, absolutely.
Because what's going on today
I speak my mind with anybody.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? Whether man or female, like, okay, that is your job, that's your position. My bike got fucked up.
What are you going to do about this shit?
I came to them, I pressed the issue all week, and it got resolved, of course, but yeah, bro, I had to kick it up a notch, man, and I don't think they were really expecting that from a tenant, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and the fact that, like, I'm even just being my natural self, like, it's, like, so backwards for them, but they like that shit, you know what I'm saying? That's another conversation, but, yeah, it is energy draining, though, and I appreciate you, brothers, for kind of, you know, bringing that to my attention, man.
Word. Yeah, brother. Yeah, absolutely, bro. Because, bro, like we've been there. We all been through a situation, and sometimes in some situations we probably haven't been through. You know what I'm saying? That you may have been through a situation that we may not be. You know what I'm saying? Oh, okay, man, I could have looked at it this way, type shit. You feel me? Because in the moment, yeah, just like boom, Gucci versus Jeezy.
Oh yeah, talk about it.
Part 1 or part 2?
Oh, you missed it then.
Part 1 or part 2?
No. You missed it then.
2005?
No, we talking about 2020, son.
2020.
We talking about a live stream.
We talking about a live stream versus, nigga. These niggas in the same room. People, please forgive the brother. He didn't see the verses.
It's the clone Gucci, though.
No, it was not. No, it wasn't.
It was Gucci with the mouth.
That was Gucci.
Gucci with the mouth.
That was Gucci. His stomach damn near got bigger when he started spitting again. Like, you saw a little pudge come back on that nigga when he started spitting, bro. But just speaking on that in juxtaposition to what we was talking about earlier, you know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, you got cats who, oh man, yeah, Gucci, he real for that, you know, and you got niggas be like, he wrong for that, and you know what I'm saying? The thing is, just like, yo, nigga, it is what it is.
Right.
But the thing is what's the most logical thing to do in this situation?
Right. Well,
and they was, you know,
yeah. It was going back and forth. And what I noticed was Gucci, he sounded like he had something to prove. You know?
He did, bro.
And
that's the persona he carries.
But not even nothing to prove. To me, Gucci sounded like he was venting.
Okay.
He needed to get that shit off.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Like, before any of that kumbaya type shit.
Okay, so venting, right? So do you think it was necessary for him to kind of vent out his beef with the Jeezy track? You think that was necessary?
What is necessary in the situation that we're not a part of?
Yeah.
Because we can only call it from the outside.
Right.
Now, let's say, for instance, somebody wronged you. You know what I'm saying? That would be between you and that person. Whatever you decide to do, that will be on you. You dig what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
So for anybody outside of that situation to speak on the necessities and what wasn't necessary is all opinionated. Now, if we want to talk about class, like, was it classy? It lacked class, absolutely.
Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying? But necessary, I can't speak on that.
Word.
Because people grow differently, and I'm not excusing, either party. But you expect a certain level of growth at 40 years old, and I can't say that it wasn't displayed by both parties, because I give credit to Gucci for one, even accepting, and two, Jeezy for even reaching out, being the nigga to say, yo, all right, you know what I'm saying? And also for Jeezy for both parties holding their composure, because, bro, I ain't gonna lie, I was holding my breath the entire time.
Right.
Like, all the way to the end, matter of fact, because they was low-key beefing at the end, but they started promoting this certain club, was like, if y'all want to hear more, follow
Magic
us to
City,
the
right?
club.
The stream was.
The
stream was. Yeah.
Okay.
But they had a little after party going on. So what they was doing was trying to get everybody to move there. And they eventually was just like, all right, beef over in that point.
That's what's up.
If y'all trying to make money, meet us in this place type.
Yeah.
But the thing is, with a lot of people outside looking in who, y'all a little bit younger, you know what I mean? Just a little bit. But this shit literally has been going on for as long as they say it's been going on. Nigga, I was in fucking 10th grade, bro. I remember when they banned the snowman shirts when they found out what the fuck that shit meant.
Jeezy.
Bro, niggas was wearing that snowman shirt every day to school. Them tall tees, bro.
Oh, yeah.
You talking about
Had
boys
them
in the
hoes on
hood
the beanies,
shirt,
too.
Jeezy.
Man, what? Snowman, big snow. Trap or
Yeah.
die. You know what I'm saying? He had already left the boys in the hood. He was like, you know what I'm saying? But that history, and everybody has this to say and that to say and talk, and you can also, from the responses and comments that people made on different platforms, you can also see those who are stuck in quote unquote nigga nonsense.
Yeah.
And those who are actually about their own and their people, quote unquote their people, because I saw a lot of everybody who talking about that shit. You know what I'm saying? Man, y'all niggas gay. Nick riding Jeezy, cause da 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 da. Listen, bro, that's that same mofo who would be screaming Black Lives Matter, boo, but he gonna rob his neighbor who's also quote unquote black.
Right.
That's that same dude who typing that shit. You know what I'm saying? Who wants to keep being a poison or a cancer to your own community. Bro, what they did that night was legendary.
I agree.
That shit shook so many trees. Like, no
Word.
cap. Like, bro, because
Yes, it did.
the amount of tension that those two camps had, it spilled off into their, like, splinter camps. You dig what I'm saying? So, like a brother, was speaking, that's from Atlanta, was speaking, he said, bro, it's cats out there that's really used to be divided before that shit last night. And, like, after that, you know what I'm saying, everybody was able to, like, take a big sigh of relief because, nigga, that's been tension in the A like that between those two in those two camps for 20 years, bro. All off of them two.
It ain't that serious, though.
No, it was that serious. Nah. It's not that serious in nature, no, as far as ever getting to that point. But
I mean, to be honest, this is more of a re-outing for the two of them.
No, sir. See, I have to decline anything you say at this point because you didn't see it. Like, you had to see this. There's no disrespect at all, brother. None at all.
Right. But I just understand the nature of things from Atlanta. I mean, we don't give a fuck about that shit down there.
You're wrong.
Shit.
No.
Bro, I fuck with both Jeezy and your boy Gucci.
But this, okay.
I mean,
why I'm so
entertainment.
While I'm so on this, bro, because one thing about it, you had to have seen it.
I'm gonna go watch it though. Honestly, I'm gonna go watch it. And I'll report back next week.
And also to hear the commentary they was doing reactions from everybody. Mm-hmm. You understand what I'm saying? So before you speak, that definitely understand that what I'm saying, I'm just repeating. This is not just coming all straight from me. I'm using quotes from people on Twitter, people on Instagram, like Atlanta cast artists. You dig what I'm saying? P, the CEO of QC, he was on the one of them new apps, Clubhouse, and he was saying that, yo, I'm in the whip with Gucci. He says he regrets playing that track now. So understand me when I say this, Jay. Bro, that moment when they performed So Icy together. You understand what I'm saying? That was their final song. They buried the hatchet, quote unquote. And I don't know, you my friend type shit. Just on some, yo, it's, you know what I'm saying? Olive branch. You know what I'm saying? It's good. We chilling. Bro, because you know how many cats that used to be linked up with them, and this is coming from another source. I forgot the man's name, but he was speaking about it on Joe Budden podcast, and he was saying that it was so many cats from that time, like so many cats that they had dads and uncles that used to do security for Jeezy, or does security for Jeezy, and they got partners that they dads and uncles, they work for Gucci, and they partners in the street. Now they not partners no more because they riding with their peoples. You dig what I'm saying? And now that at that moment, that night, when they shook it out, bro, everybody went and partied together. You dig what I'm saying? Like, yeah, Gucci, yeah, he did his thing. They both did their thing. But the amount of influence that them two had, bro, look at what's going on now. Not even just now. Let's say how much it turned up since 2005. When the architects of trap music created this genre, this sound, this quote-unquote lifestyle to be portrayed. They didn't see this happening.
Yeah, I totally agree. You know, that was my heyday, as a matter of fact. You know, that's when we was out there doing our thing.
So understand, like I said earlier, there's a certain amount of growth you expect at 40 from them both. You dig what I'm saying? And the influence that Gucci has in Atlanta trumps Jeezy's.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Definitely.
Now, Jeezy has a more global brand.
Right.
But Gucci got the A.
And that kind of goes back to what I was saying earlier about it didn't make a lot of sense to really get that deep into it. It ain't that serious because they exist in two different spaces.
No way.
They do.
Nigga, they are the creators of trap music. So Icy was the first trap song,
yes, sir,
that came out, that introduced.
Actually, it was T.I.
No, sir. With what?
You don't get it. T.I. so serious.
Bro,
his first album.
Bruh, that wasn't trap music. That was gangster rap.
They called him T.I.P. Trap music. Trap, man. I don't know, man.
I understand Rubber Band Man. I remember So Serious.
No.
I remember all of that.
Rubber Band Man came after.
But regardless, though, like, T.I. didn't make the trap genre
Well, see,
like it is.
In the A, it started out with Lil Jon and back in the late.
But that was crunk music.
Right,
that
that's
wasn't
crunk.
trap.
I'm just giving the introduction to the shit. So, you know what I'm saying? It transitioned from more of a crunk sound to trap with T.I. You heard about Jeezy through Boys in the Hood. You know what I'm saying? That was a little bit later. You know what I'm saying? Then he linked up, you know what I'm saying, Gucci. So
you heard about Jeezy through BMF, like through that whole camp, because Jeezy had mixtapes.
Underground, right. But
Jeezy
commercially,
but he was already signed to Def Jam.
That's
you
what I'm saying.
But he was really on before Def Jam.
But see, Gucci didn't really never get on a big label until.
That's the point.
You know what I'm saying?
That's why he got Atlanta.
Spaces.
No, but they not. But the thing, okay, they in two different spaces.
Right.
As far as like where the tier in both tiers, like professionally and streetwise, quote unquote. You dig what I'm saying? Yeah.
Right.
Professionally, Jeezy. Street, Gucci. That's
Gucci all day
That's
long.
overstood.
Right.
But to say that those two lanes don't intermix, that's folly. Because they intermix. Because Gucci's professional presence now is just, not going to say just as big, but it's almost as big as Jeezy's. But he had did that by himself. You dig what I'm saying? But these brothers brought... Okay, why does everybody from Atlanta rap like they rap? They either sound like old Gucci or old Jeezy.
Actually, I thought they sound more like Future. A derivative of Future.
Where did Future come from?
Future came from Dungeon Family.
Future was under Dungeon Family. Where did his new sound come from?
That new sound was with Free Brick. Free Bands is the first
There
time you
you
heard
go.
a sound like that. You know what I'm
Free
saying?
Bricks?
Free Bands or Free Bricks was it? Which one was it?
Free Bricks. Free Bands and then Free Bricks, what he did with Gucci.
Okay.
He was doing songs with Gucci as Future ATL.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So Gucci has influenced everybody after him. Not so much Jeezy, but Jeezy has, those hits. He's in that lane, though he's not wasn't in the street category as far as the Atlanta people go.
He the OG. He the OG of Atlanta, pretty much.
Well, from what they were saying, they don't even claim him like that. But
yeah.
I ain't even getting into that. I don't know nothing about that. I'm just glad y'all got that over with and y'all good. You know what I'm saying? Everybody getting money, everybody happy, ain't nobody dying right now. Yeah, that's great, and let's keep the deaths away. Like, let's keep the murders away. Like, death is gonna happen. Like, you can't stop death, but you can stop murders. Like, for real. You know what I'm saying? You can stop yourself from being such a bitch and getting mad when the nigga whoop you with his hands. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta go shoot him now. You know? Right. And I ain't, that's neither here nor there about the nature of the battle, but back to it, yeah, bro. They did that did a lot in the quote unquote hip hop culture because most of these young niggas was following what they was doing. Cause what they was talking about. And what Gucci and Jeezy was saying was based off what UGK and them was saying. You know what I'm saying? And even Pimp C came out and said we gotta stop this shit and admitted that, yo, I know I used to talk that shit, but that's how I understand. You know what I'm saying? He had reached that level of maturity, then he was taken out. That's a new story.
Well,
I'm not going to get in that.
That shit he dropped back in 2008, wasn't it?
I think it was 2005, 2006.
Something like that.
It was an interview he did.
Yeah, about 45 minutes, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
When he got at, like, he was getting on Atlanta ass. Yeah. Like, y'all niggas need to stop. They gonna take hip hop from the South if y'all don't quit playing it. What happened?
Yeah. It's still there, though.
I mean, this nigga hip hop. Really? Hip hop.
You wanna call it that?
Well, I don't.
Yeah.
Hey, Pat, bro. I was surfing the web and I came across this study. And what it said was people who incorporated chili peppers into their lifestyle tended to live longer and die at a lower percentage from cardiovascular disease and those related diseases. And I know you're really into fitness, so I was like, I know my boy's gonna get a kick out of this. So like, bro, I'll show you the article, but it's just one of those things where, like, I think they tested 570,000 people all across the globe, and those people incorporated. Of course, they had a control group. Mm-hmm. They had a manipulated group, but the group over, I forget how long the span was, they showed to live 30% more.
Wow, I could definitely see that, man. I could say the chili peppers would actually do more than just improve your cardiovascular system, because what's going to happen, when that chili is like introduced into your small intestines, which is responsible for absorbing most nutrients in your body. I would have to say that's going to kill off more bad bacteria that builds up in your small intestines. Yeah. So that's actually going to help the probiotics. If you are taking probiotics, which I would highly recommend everybody to take at least 4 billion probiotics. You can, get supplements on that. But, you definitely have a substantial amount of good bacteria in your body. However, like the chili pepper is going to enhance that. It's going to kill off more bacteria. Definitely. So that's going to improve your immune system, your nervous system, everything, bro, now that I think about it. So
yeah, definitely.
I appreciate that, man.
Because looking at this article here, it shows that, like, it has a correlation from eating chili peppers to lower rates of cancer and cardiovascular disease, right? And all those issues.
Like what I was just talking about, it will also help with colon cancer, which is a big issue amongst African-American men.
Right. So a 2017 study followed more than 16,000 Americans for almost 20 years.
Anti-inflammatory.
Yes, sir.
Immune system.
And those who ate the most chilies were 13% less likely to die prematurely. Now, they followed the dietary habits of over 570,000 people in the U.S., Italy, China, and Iran. And their conclusions were that those people regularly ate chili peppers had 25% reduction in all-cause mortalities, 23% reduction in cancer mortalities, 26% reduction in cardiovascular mortality.
You know what I would do with that percentage right there, though? I would do 25% reduction in all-cause mortality, but instead of 23% reduction in cancer mortality, I would do 13% reduction in cancer mortality and the other 13% in loss of weight. Because what's going to happen is when you eat those chilies, what naturally happens, so you tend to get hotter, right? Your temperature is rising, right? Okay, so what's going to happen is like your body's going to mimic a fever. So when your temperature rises, when your body cools back down, you're using your sweat mechanism to cool your body back down. So you're actually you're training your immune system. And I'm glad you brought that shit up, bro, because it all makes sense, man. Chili has tremendous benefits to it, man. So thank you for sharing that, bro.
Oh, appreciate you, and thank you for elaborating, too.
I appreciate that.
I knew you would definitely know that, because nutrition is your thing.
Yeah, man. Chili has so many benefits, man.
I got a question for you, though. I got a question for you.
Dietary fitness. And y'all check him out. This boy's a personal trainer. You know what I'm saying? Get on him on his Instagram. You know what I mean? Hit him up on the DM. He can get you your quotes. What's your
goal?
Absolutely, man. So my Instagram is PatXXBreezy. Okay, you can follow me on there, man. I'm definitely going to be launching a, kind of like a program, to kind of like teach you guys how to do self workouts at home, kind of use resistance training instead of actually using weights, because we all know right now that's actually a shortage on weights, man. The demand is so high, man. So, these companies are like shrinking the supply, and the value of them is, going skyrocket off the roof. But man, I'm definitely going to be showing you guys how to do simple, very inexpensive workouts at the crib, man. Man, because the goal is like to be rich in health, and then the wealth will come along with that, man.
Yes, sir.
Hey, yes, sir.
I can definitely contest to that. I worked out with my boy a couple times before COVID. Yeah. And he definitely knows how to push you, too. So I recommend going to him, because he's going to make you uncomfortable.
Most certainly. And my man Jason had a question for you, bro.
Yeah, man. Back to what you were saying about the chili peppers. For those out there who, don't really like chili peppers. There's a lot of people out there like that. You know what I'm saying? My old lady, she hates chili peppers.
Same here.
But the same thing is, is there any vitamins or any supplements we can take that has those same ingredients in it?
Not necessarily that's going to have the same cause. However, I can kind of break down some of the vitamins that I'm currently taking. Okay, so we all live in Seattle. What are we all affected by? The weather.
Right.
Go ahead, Paul.
No, I think you should go first and then.
Right. So what I was getting at is like we're all affected by this weather, right? Okay, Seattle, 90% of the year it's fucking. Well, I wouldn't say 90%.
Yeah, you right.
Okay, 90, 95. Goddamn it. Percent of the year it's cloudy as fuck, man. We have no natural sunlight. We have no natural vitamin D, bro. So it's just like when we're not getting that natural sunlight, we get depressed. You know, that kind of prepares you for the Seattle freeze, you know what I'm saying? You can break that shit though, bro. You can definitely go get you some vitamin D3, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like me personally, I'm taking like a liquid version of vitamin D, D3 to be exact. You know what I'm saying? That's definitely gonna it's not gonna be the same effect as like the sun, but you know it's definitely gonna raise your mood. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely gonna get you more uplifting. Like fuck that coffee bullshit. I be getting on Mikey's ass about that goddamn coffee. Man.
Word.
I was just finna warm up some right now. I'm still finna
Instead
warm
of
it
that, brother, how about you make you some tea? You know what I'm
I don't
saying?
feel
Go
like
get
it right
that's
now.
okay. But when you get to that point, when you're ready to make that change, you can make you some tea. Go get you some vitamin D.
No, I ain't saying I ain't made the change. I'm like I don't feel like making it right now.
And that's okay, but eventually though.
Nigga, I got you. Nigga, don't
I
act
know
like
you on it, bro.
Don't act like I ain't got that Bengal tea over there still.
Hey,
you know what
talk
I'm saying?
about that Bengal tea,
you know what I'm
bro.
saying? That Bengal tea, bro. I'm trying to tell you, man.
Hey, if you do want the effects of chili peppers, though, chili peppers are very high in vitamin C. So go ahead, copy some vitamin C. If you want more vitamin B6, it's a different type of vitamin B's, but it plays a lot in like energy and metabolism.
That's what I was just talking about. That vitamin, or no, I wasn't talking about vitamin.
Vitamin B6 and vitamin C.
Or if y'all want to cheat,
Ooh.
y'all want to, you know what I'm saying, get your joints right, get your metabolism back right. Be lactose intolerant. Drink you some milk.
I like that. So
Drink you
talk
some
about
milk.
your experience with goat milk, man. I've definitely heard you talk about that.
Man, goat milk is it's easier to digest. You're not gonna have as many. You're not gonna have problems.
That's good.
I'll tell you that. I will say the taste is something to get used to. It's not nasty.
Do you know the nutritional value, like the amount of protein per serving?
I believe it's around the same. It's no big difference.
So let's say
outside.
about like 8 ounces. You probably say it might have 10 grams of protein.
If that.
Word.
You know what I'm saying?
Because I would say the main difference between the goat milk and normal cow milk would be the artificial hormones, the carcinogens.
For sure.
Yeah, man.
But the
probably definitely not as many calories as well.
Oh, definitely, because the thing is, it's like the reason for the goat milk is for the pure calcium.
Right.
Absolute calcium.
Almond milk, by the way, actually has triple the amount of calcium than milk does.
Nice.
Not as much protein, though, because I kind of judge everything based off of the serving size. So let's say 10 ounces, right? Because, I be kind of doing my smoothie thing as well, definitely stay on the lookout for that. Blend of greatness is coming. All right, but so about 10 ounces of almond milk, it would have unfortunately only 1 gram of protein, which is extremely low, but it makes up for like the amount of vitamins though, especially the vitamin C. So that's why you kind of just have to substitute some things out. So if one area is lacking in protein, then you can add in some very inexpensive peanut butter. And, because 1 scoop of peanut butter, if you guys didn't know this, is
8
actually,
grams.
Yeah.
I peanut butter my shit.
Okay.
Like, I eat peanut butter by the jar. I know the nutritional facts of that.
Yeah, we just dropped the fucking gym.
Like, yo.
Some motherfuckers listening right now.
Yo.
1 fucking scoop of peanut butter.
Nigga, that's 8 grams
of protein.
Go ahead and make you a peanut butter and jelly sandwich too, because you want that.
Go ahead and get you a loaf of bread and go hard.
Yeah.
Make one.
You like bananas?
Bro.
Come on.
What?
Put that on top.
Potassium, man.
Put that on top and get rocking with the banana.
Anybody out there that's going through school right now, man, look, if y'all got an exam, go eat you some bananas, okay? That potassium is going to increase your memory, all that good stuff, man.
It ain't about getting high, you get high scores and shit, nigga. That's a myth. Not really. It's for certain people. Everybody can't do it. Everybody ain't able. But the bananas, them carrots, them greens, nigga.
Yes, the greens especially.
Man, listen, get you some spinach. Glory greens.
Your dark greens.
Glory greens.
Glory.
That's going to get you right. It's going to get you your insides all right. Y'all understand what I'm saying? And it's going to have some flavor to that. And I'm only speaking to that. to that message. I'm speaking to you bland Seattle cooking mofos out here. Y'all need to like up the seasoning in y'all food.
More chili peppers, please.
Man, listen. I'm trying to say, bro, how is my jerk chicken missing the jerk?
Yeah, where's the Cajun?
Where's the beef? Like, I didn't order tofu.
And you know what, Mikey, bro? Not to be racist or nothing, but man, I think it's really a Caucasian thing, man. Like I was telling Paul yesterday, a part of my
northern
deployment,
Caucasian thing,
right? A part of my deployment, man. We went to London, right?
That was terrible, wasn't it?
It was terrible, bro, because the food, man, it was so bland. Like,
it was just as cloudy.
It was damn near uncooked, and it's just like,
pretty much.
Like every time you order something, whether it be like, just a cup of coffee or a light snack, breakfast, lunch, dinner, they're always asking you, they're recommending you buy a side of baked beans.
Nah,
like, why
bro.
the fuck would I want to get baked beans at a restaurant?
Bro,
I can get that shit in a can.
What about when you get you a burger, instead of ketchup, they give you mayonnaise?
Right, but don't get me wrong
live.
now. Them burgers in London be hitting.
Yo,
shit, bro. Oh man,
but don't sleep. And listen, I know a lot of quote unquote black people sleep on that, fries and mayonnaise. What you do, you get your little ramekin. That's what them hoes call them little cups, a ramekin. You put some mayonnaise in that motherfucker. Put some ketchup in that motherfucker. Put some Thousand Island in that motherfucker. And you throw some pepper and some salt, little dash, and guess what you got? Big Mac sauce.
I like that.
That's what that shit is made out of. Ketchup, mayonnaise, Thousand Island. Go for it. I'm telling you. You know what I'm saying? And on that note, that's all the time we got for tonight. And shit, we'll see y'all next time. We appreciate y'all joining us. Until then, y'all stay good.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Be blessed.